tawag dyan. I already completed my dailies earlier. So, wala na tayong problema dyan. All we have to do now is... What did you do? Ayan. So, all we have to do is to really continue the Archon quest. So, let's get right into that. Ano ba ang kailangan nating gawin? Hold on. What do we do? Ano daw? The open day has finally arrived. This is undoubtedly find some information. Okay. Find some information. Okay. Let us find some information. Okay. Teleport. Let's go. Ay, parang hindi din. Hindi ito yun Hold on. Ngayon ko lang na-realize kasi na magkakaiba siya ng kulay, no? If it's black, it should probably be black. Ganyan. Anyway, we'll see. Kung tama. Yeah. Kapag black yung magkakaiba siya ng layer. 'Di ba? Okay. Anyways. Ano po? Okay na. Okay. Okay na yan, anak. Ay! Wag tayo kay Wag tayo kay New Villette. Kay Traveler tayo para sa immersion. Oh. Okay. Oops.
Hey, you over there.
Bavillier. Oh my God. Who, me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Even people down here play that game?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild. Literally sprouting up everywhere.
So, we're going to play cards? To get some information? Well...
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
I guess?
Alright. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Baka hindi kasi siya physically able to fight.
Punches. It's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Okay, hold on guys. May ayusin lang ako na cable. Okay. There we go. Would you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
Okay.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. Alright then, did you have anything specific in mind?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right.
Wow.
Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Medyo hindi subtle yung panghihingi ni Paimon ng information.
Then, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Ooh, who are these people?
There are two guys who are always
Skulking
around.
around.
In the corridors gossiping. The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny
Quisto.
one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros.
Bombshell Bros.
I never really found
Yes,
their
ano?
gossip very mind-blowing.
Yes, ano po?
It's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day.
Serenity para you can show them my swing peaks.
Okay.
If you're interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Eh, bakit tayo makikipag-usap sa mga chismoso?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing.
Mekus-mekus na yan.
Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Oh. Now that's juicy.
Are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime.
Ooh.
Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though.
Ooh, what crime is that?
The manager of the whole place. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect that.
By the way, do you know anything about a forbidden zone?
Forbidden zone?
Okay.
Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Nakakaloka yung mekus-mekus na yan, ah.
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Ayan na. Kapalit ang impormasyon, kailangan nating mag-Genius Invocation TCG. Maglalaro nga ba talaga tayo? Ay, maglalaro nga. Ay, hindi na. Okay. Cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but pambatagal yung Genius Invocation eh. So, maigi nang hindi tayo maglaro. Ooh. Bakit nasa likod? Oh. Who is this? Oops.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Okay, halina't makichismis.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Ayan, napagsuspetsahan talaga tayo kaagad.
Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Oops, ala, pinagtinginan na tayo.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Okay, thanks.
You hear that, Quisto?
Oh, siya pala yun. Okay, sila pala yun. Quisto and, anong pangalan niya? Lavaroon. Ayan, wait lang guys. Ayusin ko lang yung iPad. Ayaw niya mag-charge. Okay. There. Sana mag-charge na siya. Okay. Let's go.
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens...
Oh, notorious na kaagad tayo.
Really? Are we that famous?
Notorious na kaagad tayo sa preso. My God.
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it.
Well, I guess that's...
That you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
I guess that's parang, yeah. Kapansin-pansin naman talaga kung may someone, diba? Someone important na involved. Okay.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Ooh.
Group?
What is this group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so...
Information are always so explosive. Ooh.
So,
Anong information
to
yan?
gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
Excuse me.
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Yeah. Actually, that's true, diba? In many cases, information is your best weapon.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
Okay.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
We ate the most. Buti na lang helpful si Lavaroon. Okay.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals.
Oh.
I've been working as a kitchen assistant
Legit
for about
ba
a month
yan?
and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You must be a professional chef.
You are correct. I
Wow.
am a true professional. In fact, I even went
Totoo
to
ba yan? Did you really go?
Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes.
Okay.
Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Let's go.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated.
Huh.
The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the
Okay.
one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who
Okay.
have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better
Oh.
treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right?
Juryu?
I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically
Oh.
every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that
Talented
Jurier was a
researcher
talented
from the
researcher
Fontaine
from the
Research
Fontaine
Institute.
Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Maripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Okay. According to Quisto, Juryu. Okay.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I
Lorvine?
also started arguing
Ang dami
in the
namang mga
library
ano na
and
nito.
got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow. I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know?
Gabbing
She's
away
always
got into a
gabbing
fight.
away,
Okay.
Got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary.
Are all these people going to be important
I
later?
always see her.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
Excuse me.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Confrontation with a girl named Lorvine. Baka secret meeting yon, and I mean, you know, secret meeting not for a date, but secret meeting because they're planning something. And that's their excuse. Uy, ang dami naman nila nag-uusap.
Look, there are some people talking over there. What?
Okay. What are they talking about?
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats.
Hey, speak for
Grumpy
yourself,
convict.
man. I'm no dog.
Oh,
Downcast
special or
convict.
something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better.
I don't
Grumpy
buy that.
convict.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole and talk
Sewer
like that.
hole.
Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you?
Pero bakit nga pinapayagan nila? That's a good question, right? And like, why does Rivesley allow it?
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
I think you're right.
That's true. Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Can we not go there directly? Ay! Ano ba? Let's go. Medyo nakakalito yung navigation dito, ah. Okay. Ooh. Next time na natin gawin yan, baka kung ano mangyari dito sa quest. Okay. Eh, bakit naman nandun sa gilid na gilid si ano? Novelet? Ay, Novelet. Lini.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Okay.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
I summarize my...
I'd have never guessed that.
I summarize my findings.
The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out.
Master Child. Is ano kaya? Do they know Child personally or alam lang nila na Harbinger si Child? Have they met before? Anyway.
He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts.
Okay. So, where is
Father
Child?
told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
Okay.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way,
It's Fremine.
it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll
Oh.
talk to him about it later.
Please, we're counting on
It's
you.
the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing
Of
to
course.
collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Ganun talaga kapag main character.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do
Okay.
that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the
6
earliest.
days from now.
That's
Okay.
6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You
Okay.
can estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to
9
meeting here
days
9
from
days
now?
We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too. Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master
Okay.
Child's
Forbidden
whereabouts,
Zone. Ano
we
nga
still
kaya
need to
yun?
make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
Okay.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy to say, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs.
Oh, okay. Why?
You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you.
That makes sense.
Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Sounds good. I'll give it my best shot. Hello and good evening to
I just started
Jowsy?
rambling out of habit.
Jossie. Welcome
It
to
was
Duster
almost as if
Gaming.
I was talking to my younger sister.
But that's not a bad thing, right?
But what if I'm the older sister?
All right, then we'll head out.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
9 days. But that's far too long. Okay, under the guise of just meandering around aimlessly. Ooh, cutscene.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first. Several people appear to be engaged in conversation. Oh, these are the two people, right? Ooh, oh, and there's Sijuin. What are their names again? I've already forgot.
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person?
I already forgot their names. Foul-smelling potion. Ugh. So, we're able to make it.
She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. But he doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please lie down over here.
Oh, my stomach really. Kawawa naman siya.
I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
How can she carry us? Well, I guess because
Do it, traveler.
what's this? Chi-Chi was able to carry Xiao, right? So, yeah.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our
I
worst
think she's
fear
a
out of the way.
Melusine.
Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now.
Please relax and take a
Relax
deep
and take a
breath.
deep breath.
Okay. Oh. Elemental energy.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
Oops, careful, anak, careful. Yes, it's Klee emoji.
Here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup,
Careful,
there
anak.
shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
Oh no. Was my acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt? Oh. I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious.
Okay.
Outside of
At
a big
least.
stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while
okay.
I go get some medicine for you? Miss Levine,
Ayun si
to
Lurvine.
help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away, just like that.
It's going to be going much more smoothly than I imagined. Okay, si Lorvine and ayun, si Jurio. Okay.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
I'm okay, I guess. Still not great though.
Her stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic
Okay.
we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
That's true.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin
okay.
take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Seed
Chronic
prescribes for us.
illness.
That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her,
What kind of chronic illness?
you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge.
But why is
ages
he
ago.
mad?
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurrier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
Pretty terrible on to HIV. Okay. There's nothing suspicious. Okay. Movable hatch.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
But
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
The presence of a movable hatch is strange by itself. Adventurous intuition. Okay. Is it hiding something? Okay. What is it?
please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurrier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
Alright, we'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Alright, we are back. Let's continue our quest. Why are they here? They're fighting, but some people are actually suspecting that they're meeting here in secret? Ganun ba yun? Okay.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place.
Oh my god.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
Yeah, why?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics?
Weird research topics. Okay.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine. No, it's nothing.
I'm back. Did you rest like you promised?
Okay, yeah.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Seashween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Bed rest. Paano tayo mag-ano niyan? Paano tayo mag-investigate niyan?
Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember.
Yellow.
You said it should be yellow.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours.
Why are the...
Sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight.
What are the
You'll
yellow
benefit
pills
from a
for?
good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon too.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Lorvine. Okay.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? Those two made quite a commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. All right,
Okay. May record na tayo dito.
Besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
Bland and less stimulating foods. Okay.
Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
I should just try to take a nap like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
You regular patients bed and relax the weariness from work and indoor gathering. Okay.
We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong. So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
You let yourself relax and fall into a restful sleep.
You're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better. Thank you both.
Now you can go back without a worry in the world. Thank you, Miss Sejuine.
Okay. Sejuine, thank you for curing our quote-unquote stomach ache. Return to the dormitories. Okay. So it's basically next door. Okay.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even
Sleep
the entire
talk.
time, you scared Paimon half to death. No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Chiron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now. Paimon talked with Sijwin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room.
I'm really off track. There are still a few weird things about that place. Movable hatch, Sijwin asked Larvine. Were they really talking about their meds before you walked in? Okay. Putting on a show. Those are valid questions.
Whoa! You really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to get the info to Linny.
Find opportunities to write down keywords. Okay, relating your suspicions on a piece of paper. You managed to pass the slip to a busy Lynette. How can her disguise be impeccable? She stands out. My God. The promised 9th day arrives. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Linny.
Okay. Let's go meet up with Linny. Go to the production zone. Okay. What are we gonna talk about now?
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you sent.
Fremine, okay.
Successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago. And as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary.
Uh-huh.
To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also
Makes
felt like
sense.
you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else.
Yes. The matter of our
Unfortunately,
respective
there's still
loyalties.
One thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties. You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone can use some more friends. We'll be counting on
So
you to help us
true.
in the future too.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way. Glad to hear it. Then,
Okay.
let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations,
Sijwin spends
Sijwin
half an
always
hour.
spends around half an hour away
Yeah.
from the infirmary
Where does
right
she
before
go?
lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her. Also,
Where does she go
you're
and
her
why?
brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Where does she go? What does she do? Si Sijwin when she's not in the infirmary. Okay.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
Oh no, where is she?
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sijwin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found the lead and left to follow
No,
it?
Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her.
Okay.
Okay. Where did she go? Investigate.
There are some books here and a few files.
Advanced nurse.
nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of
But
things?
is it Sijuin reading
She
this?
even has books on understanding people's
Ah, okay.
motivations and feelings.
It's Sijuin nga.
Is it because she's a Melusine?
Seems quite normal to me.
Okay. What else? Investigate.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine
Huh.
was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still
Which
unmade.
means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Okay. What happened? Okay, this is the hatch.
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well. The space behind it is empty. From
Okay.
its size, I
Mechanism.
don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't
Okay.
panic, just take another look.
He's definitely beginning to panic. Yeah, because what happened to Lynette? Where is she?
Hey,
Careful,
there's a
anak.
slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper
Huh.
or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
What is it?
on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh no!
No. Could she have... Is she already...
Writhsley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning?
Why would he choose to act
Why?
during our
We
second
didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Yes. That is a crucial
He
question.
doesn't do anything without a clear goal or
Writhsley.
reason.
He doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us.
You were sent
down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Writhsley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette?
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her?
Right? Why?
Don't panic. Just
As
think everything
leverage?
over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds.
Could Writhsley have let him
Could
go?
Writhsley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's
Trying to
challenging me and
provoke
trying
me.
to provoke me. I'm
But
sure of it.
why? Because they're Fatui? Is that it? Yun lang yun?
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Writhsley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Oh no. What's gonna happen? Hello and good evening to Meshach. Kamusta?
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them.
Oh no, now he's blaming himself.
I'll go talk to Risley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please talk some sense into him!
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again.
This is bad. 1 year na pala. Oo. Isa sa mga OG followers yan si Meshach. Oh! Oh, maybe si Chwin is, passing information to Rivesley? Di lang siguro 1 year. Yeah, probably. Ano yan?
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
Kasama yung sa Facebook more than. Okay. So, Lurvine and Jurio, whatever. They're working with Siegewin for what?
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Ayun! Oh my
Pack
gosh.
everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
But what are they talking about?
Please help! She's sick!
Ayun na. So what were they talking about?
Okay.
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events.
I also like playing them. I like the feeling of
I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
What is she doing?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic.
Okay.
Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Aha.
Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Why? What is Siegewin doing?
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Wait, how do we get inside of Risley's office? Oh, it's here. Enter the office. Okay. Enter the office. What's gonna happen?
Come out and face me, Risley!
Oh dear.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
Ayan na. Oh my god.
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Okay. So they're having a tea party?
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether.
What is he? I don't know his goal. What is he doing? Si Risley.
Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. The hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That
Hindi
means
ko
Lynette is probably still alive.
Hindi ko maintindihan yung ano niya. Hindi ko maintindihan yung like goals ni Risley. What is he doing? What is his goal? Bakit niya parang I don't know, is he is he manipulating, because they're Fatui? I mean, anong, I don't understand. Okay. I mean, anyway.
You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation.
So you'd be
just so
able
that
to
you'd be able to
kidnap
kidnap Lynette.
No, you're talking too much, Linny.
As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
Oh. So it was all an act? Child being, what?
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but...
Oh
Fremine is
no!
not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Linny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
What is he trying to do?
I'm eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
Where indeed?
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world.
What?
That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us.
So we can't
assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But
Oh,
why
no.
would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so
he
it's
just
only
wants to
natural
talk
for
to
me
us?
to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
Aha.
Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
I guess careful what you wish for.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind
Okay.
eye for a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
Okay, so there is a forbidden zone.
Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever.
Okay, that's very nice, Anna.
You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior.
Contact
Invite him
Arlecchino
over for a cup of tea.
for a
with
cup
me.
of tea.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
Parents'
I've
evening?
heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here.
I still don't
That's such a
understand
shame.
why. What's it?
After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
I still don't understand his motive. I don't know, anak. I don't understand. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish. Okay.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret?
What is the fortress's secret? Why does Wriothesley want to talk to Arlecchino? Is the secret of the fortress of Meropide that important to the Fatui?
Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Oh no, may kasama ng threats. Oh dear.
Linny!
Why do you have to do this? Yes, why?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
Actively infiltrating.
I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk.
Okay. So they're interested in the secret of the fortress. But what is the secret?
Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
Okay.
6.
Oh no!
5.
There's a countdown.
Wait,
2. 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Wriothesley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Oh, there's the line. There's the line from the special program. Oh dear. Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
Okay, we will be right back, guys. Hold on. All right, we are back. And ano na? Why are you doing this, Wriothesley?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way.
Okay. I mean, I kind of suspect. I kind of... Excuse me. I kind of suspected that Wriothesley already knows, right? That we're only here to help out Neuvillette.
But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Please spare Fremine and Lynette.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Oh dear.
1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I can't believe... If you keep her without any rest on the 3rd day lunch hour, you will find a portion of strained meat in your welfare meal. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. Oh dear! Might contain some strange meat.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could see... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
Okay.
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general...
Okay.
I've been told that the infirmary is always at...
And then what's the other one?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting
New
a
trial of unnamed unpackaged product.
The research note said that the Melusine race
Perceives the world very
from
differently.
humans. Because of that, according to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the research note said that the Melusine race...
Okay.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row.
Suot ulit ni Paimon yung ano niya.
Strange meat in their welfare meal. At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within, and are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions.
Okay.
It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
Okay. Next.
All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the
Pancration ring,
including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight.
Okay, someone tries to support both boxers, they'll receive a package to the next morning. Ah, this is the Fonta, right? Okay.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty.
Where's that?
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial. We often see Miss Sijuin the Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize...
Okay, and then...
The research note said that the Melusine race... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because...
Fonta! I know! Okay. So what?
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near their productions. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't... The research note said that the Melusine race...
It's not the Fonta? And what else?
The research note said that the Melusine...
Is that it? No then.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. We often see Miss Sijuin observe.
Si Sijuin pa din?
note said that the Melusine race perceives.
Ah.
I've been told that the infirmary is always.
It's all Sijuin?
Fonta's internal reports suggest. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work. The Fonta promoter has been struck. Fonta's internal reports suggest. We
What?
often see Miss Sijuin. The Fonta promoter has been struck.
So it's the Fonta and the what?
According to Collins, the pancreation. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty.
Is Sijuin watching? Oh, it's not.
The research
Oh, ito yung pinili ko kanina. Or should it be in order? Dapat in order ko pinili. Okay.
Paimon gets this rule too now. That hidden rule of the pancreation ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the pancreation tournament
Okay.
so they could push their new product. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are
Totally.
in the fortress, knew that only total
Okay.
idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those
Stupidity.
who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
Okay.
Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question.
Okay, secret behind our head
What's the
nurse.
secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
We haven't collected enough info to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless
Oh.
games, Risley. You know that we haven't finished
Okay.
our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
Oh my
The
God.
thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Nagalit na siya. Okay. Oh my gosh.
You'll pay for this.
Oh no!
Ah!
Oh, what's this?
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sijuin. That was a fantastic shot.
Oh, a trank?
It was nothing, Your Grace.
It's a tranquilizer gun?
Sijuin, though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sijuin. You.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told
Take
me
care
that
of the
my job would be
well-being
to
of
take care
everyone.
of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Neuvillette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
Dear Sijuin, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Oh. What?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Yes, please explain.
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewin, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Ooh. Who is this?
Some space, please.
Clorant.
Ah, Miss Clorand.
And Fremine. Oh, is she the one who rescued Fremine?
Fremine. Fremine.
What's going on? What is Clorand doing here?
Work.
Work. Oh my gosh, she's so masungit.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms. It can't be. It can't be what?
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Oh no.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Oh no. Wait. What is going on? I don't understand. Okay. Try to understand the situation. It seems like he'd rather not have Sigewin touch Fremine. Still didn't stop her. Okay. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical.
But why was he... Well, why was he exposed to the seawater?
Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment.
Why would he ingest a large amount
Yeah.
of primordial seawater after leaving the
How,
fortress?
diba, paano siya nagka-access
How
or
could that
paano siya
possibly
na-expose dun sa seawater?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her.
Oh dear.
If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Linny has finally begun stop tensing the muscles in his face. Seems that he trusts what Sigewin just said. Okay. Okay, I still don't understand, so let's talk to these two.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, they're friends too. They know each other.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewin may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again.
Ang cute ni Sigewin.
How's the situation?
Yeah, she's
out
very
there?
cute.
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
Oh. But what prompted it? Is it the prophecy? Is the prophecy like getting worse?
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Abandoned zone at the end of the pipes.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Aha.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
Huh.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly.
Want some tea?
If you want to drink
Is
some
that his
champagne,
solution to
say so.
everything? Let's drink some tea first.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
What happened?
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but
Okay.
that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Okay, there's Lynette.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Okay, with their help, Fermin imagines okay. Okay, he's okay now. Oh no!
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Okay.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea.
Get some tea.
The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Clarande saved Reminette from the sea. Just what happened there. Yeah. So, it's like... Is Rivesley and Clarande working together? Pero working, like... Working on what?
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
No need.
Oh. Is that all they're going to
Could I
say?
tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
No need.
Okay. That's all. What are they working on together? I still do not understand. Okay, anyway. I do not understand what is going on. Okay. This is so like... This is parang less action, but it's more mysterious than the previous Archon quests. Like, diba? Parang mas maraming kababalaghan ang nangyayari dito sa Archon quest na to, but at the same time, it's a little less action. Oh my god, what is going on? Okay. All right. Okay, he's waking up.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where
Okay.
am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine. And you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
He's still groggy.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
Oh, look at his freckles.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
Okay, what happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes.
He doesn't remember?
Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh, okay. Let's go. What happened? Oh. Are we going to retrace the steps of Fremine? Is there going to be a cutscene? What's going on? Oh, okay.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
Okay. Oh, I think...
Where could Master Child be?
Is he going to meet Child? Oh. I was exploring earlier. I stumbled into an area. Ayan, ito ba yon? This was the area, I think. Oh. Oh. It won't tell me where I am. Ito yata yung area na yun nakita ko. Kanina. Oh dear. Oh my god. What's happening?
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Why is it so purple? Okay. Start. Oh, it's an elevator? Okay. Oh, and then I'm gonna go back up. Huh, okay. Okay. Rotate. Okay. Oh, I can't turn it back. Okay. Door of Resurrection activated. Oh, okay. What's gonna happen? Ooh, where are we going? Okay, up there. Something here? Oh. Should we activate this? Start. Ah, right. And then we turn it around.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Cannot turn in this direction. Okay. Start. Oh. So what do I do? Ah, so I turn it here. Do I turn it here? Rotate. Ah, there we go. Okay. And then... Ayon. Okay. And then, what do we do? We cross on... Oh, wait. It looks important. What's gonna happen? Door of Resurrection activated. Oh dear. Are we gonna fight someone? Ah! Purple smoke! Is it some sort of evil energy? Oh. Okay. What is going on? Oh, we're gonna dive. Are we gonna dive?
This is where the water starts. Okay.
Okay.
Master Child probably dived into the water.
Okay.
I'll go take a look as well.
Okay, so we're gonna dive. Yikes. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go. Ay, ano ba siya? Usia or what? Oh, what's this? Numa. Right? Numa? Ah, yeah. Numa aligned damage. Okay. Wait, ano yung talent niya? Decrease aquatic stamina consumption. Okay. Aha. What's going on? Medyo nakakaano yung music, ah.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently.
Aha.
I should be going in the right direction.
Okay. Okay, so child.
There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
What kind of traces are you talking about? Okay, anyway. So, nag-swimming si child dito. Ooh.
Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Yeah, where did he go?
Wait. What the?
Oh no, ayun na. May primordial seawater na dito.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Oh no!
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on.
But
if I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
But what happened to child? Okay, but anyway, hold on guys. We'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, we are back. But, what is happening to Fremine? Okay. Ito na yung time na nag-swimming na siya pabalik. And, oh, return to the shore quickly. Giging, ano na siya. Oh my gosh, naubos yung buhay niya. Z. Yan. Naubos yung HP niya. Z.
I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse.
Oh no, Fremine. Oh, he must have been so scared. Oh, baby. Oh, there's Glorand. Okay. Okay.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
Yes.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she had to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Fremine. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande
Guest
will
for
stay
another
here
few
as a
days,
guest
okay.
For another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
Okay.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
Oh.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Okay. So what are we going to do now? We're probably... Oh! Secret Keepers. Go to the Duke's office. Okay.
I'm so sorry, Lenny.
I'm also really sorry, Lenny. I should have been more careful.
Don't say that. It was all my fault.
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already found Master Child.
No, how can...
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so lahat sila.
Dropped the ball at some
Yeah.
point during the mission. So the responsibility falls on all of us. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right. It's on all of us.
Lenny, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I guess nagkakaintindihan na silang magkapatid that it's everyone has has their own responsibilities in this mission of theirs, right? And one person cannot take all the blame. I wonder if Arlecchino will be like mad or angry at them, right? Ouch, my neck. Okay. Okay, let's talk, Risley.
Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremine's condition is...
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Clarande. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
I like Loren's
I'd like to
voice.
perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me.
Well, want to explain yourself, Riley?
Ayan na. Oh my gosh.
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Okay, please enlighten us as much as you'd like.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have?
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
Probably.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
Okay, so but he knows Arlecchino.
You managed
Or
to
he knows
voluntarily
of
stay ahead
Arlecchino.
of them, even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
Okay.
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here.
Okay.
Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance.
Okay.
I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremine has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled.
So
in
the
more
Forbidden
irksome
Zone
matters.
is forbidden because of the primordial water?
Are the rumors true that you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison?
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Clarant down here?
Me, of course. I paid her
For
good
some
Mora to
field
come down to
work.
the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
Okay, so the Forbidden Zone really exists. What's inside of it?
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to
Why?
investigate Child's whereabouts.
No, I wanna know.
All I need to prove
Naman
to
eh.
you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But
We've already covered that there's something wrong with the infirmary.
yeah.
A bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
Drink your water, please.
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes, we want the truth.
Follow me.
Oh. Oh dear. Okay. Fix your hair. Tsaka bakit ka, ano na naman, pawis na naman. Yung electric fan, anak, ayusin mo. Yes. Para hindi ka pawisan. Okay, oh. Oh! There's a secret thing.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
Okay.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Follow Risley. We're going down. And down some more.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait,
It's an elevator.
mechanism or... Whoa!
Okay, it's an elevator. It begins to slowly move downwards.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special. What a huge door!
What is this?
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally
Uh-huh.
speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside.
Isolation gates.
Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
I need a
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you
Whole
wait until
truth
you've
of
seen
this
the whole truth of
place.
this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Okay. Oh no, wait! Ba't tayo lang mag-isa? Oh dear.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Stand back. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, is this...
They all just went up one by one.
What's that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
Is this the one that was shown in the special program? Ito yung tinatakbuhan niya, 'di ba? Oh dear. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Which is quite strange on its own. Device smack dab in the middle of the room. Looks like some kind of massive sluice
I've been
gate.
interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress
Okay.
of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The
Okay.
readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place.
Oh.
But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position.
Aha.
Because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated.
Okay.
Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
The water pressure?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking
I guess it's the level of primordial water.
The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me.
Potential
such as a
connection. Yun
potential
nga, primordial
connection with the
sea. Okay.
primordial sea. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that and the symptoms that
Okay, now
Feminine
confident
displayed after
readings.
leaving
Okay.
the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
Okay.
Concentration of primordial seawater?
And that is precisely the problem.
Okay.
We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are
Why
now
is it
red.
leaking?
Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it
If
will
this
no
gate
longer be
falls,
able to
all
hold
of
back the
Fontaine will
primordial
fall with
sea at
it.
all. Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
That's a good
Your
question.
expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest,
Okay.
you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I discovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, All convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled.
Exiled.
The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said,
Go guard
"You
my
may go
secret
guard
deep
my
underneath the waves."
deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress.
Okay.
They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home.
But that still doesn't answer the question of the origins of the primordial seawater. And why is it leaking into this place here?
And with that,
right
the
now.
people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress.
Elderly
I
historian.
learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed.
Okay.
It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things.
Okay.
Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
What do you plan to do?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Okay. Okay. What do you want to show us?
This is it.
Your Grace.
Oh!
Perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Okay, so they're involved.
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Of
The
course!
results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions?
Okay.
This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with
technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there
One of my
is
technical
Lorvine,
consultants?
and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier uses
Oh,
Edwin's
okay.
assistant,
So they're a
she used to
team.
be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Oh my gosh, ginawan pa ng issue.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
In-issue pa y-
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa! There's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Okay. And so what is this?
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Oh, it's so dark and murky.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before.
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown.
Oh, is
Fontaine
this
was
like
ruled by
a
the Lemurian dynasty.
like a Is this the ship? Is the ship like a Noah's Ark? Sasakay dyan yung mga taga Fontaine to escape the flood?
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by
Noah's Ark, sabi ni F2P Ronnie, di ba? Parang ano ba to?
Who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves.
Oh, and there's a seer.
He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already
Whole
seen, I have a
factories
whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try.
So is this his project? Rivesley? As in siya yung may pakana nito or like tinutuloy niya lang from somebody else? Oh my gosh, okay.
So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath
Oh, it's his project.
I also
Okay.
began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is a plan for the ages. Can't you share your plan with everyone?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe.
Yeah, that's true. Baka magpanic yung mga tao. Di ba sabihin nila, oh no! Bakit na sila gumagawa ng ship, ng Noah's Ark? Di ba? Ano na? Are we going to die? Are we doomed? Di ba? So, I guess there's some reason to keep the project a secret. Yeah.
As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat.
Okay, he really likes his
Have any other
tea.
questions? Seems like you're good.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw.
He means that my actions will now decide the next steps Lini's group takes. If I want to tell Lini the truth, I must make him understand we cannot afford excessive conflict.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Alright. Secret of Blue Water. Okay. Fermine. La Deluge. Okay. Alright, return to the infirmary. Uy, bakit si ano na naman? Si Nevillette. Seas Traveler. Oh, they're still here? Okay.
We're back!
Welcome back.
How can you be so much like Risley? Always drinking tea.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now.
Okay, what do you remember?
While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Seashween.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female. So
They really were just talking
should've
about
been the two
brewing
of them.
tea.
They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Feeling better now?
Yeah, I took the time to rest.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. First, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is
Very
the
close to the
long-lost
fortress,
primordial sea
okay.
is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Ooh, he's good.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during
He
the
ignored
course
us,
of our stay
then
here.
roadblocked
He ignored us
us.
completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Oh, that's very beautiful. That's a hidden shot from the ano. The photographer was taking your pictures while you were preparing for Auntie's wedding. Okay.
What's more, the fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest.
Okay, very nice deductions, Lenny.
If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be?
Changing
All I know
nature
for
of
now
the
is that his
seawater.
plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably
Something
a secret
big.
passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess.
What is it?
You have the last piece of the puzzle.
We got married first at the courthouse and then in the church.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Okay. There are a lot of possible things, right?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
Okay.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Okay.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. We can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, You might not need our help at all.
Aw, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
Oh no. She's hungry.
Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Are they going to report directly back to Arlecchino?
I feel like...
You're incredibly helpful.
Yeah. You two are always telling me not to push myself, but...
Okay. Go to the cafeteria. Oh my gosh, matagal pa ba to? What's in here? Oh. It's a weapon. Medyo mahaba pa. Oh dear. Ay, ano ba yan?
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Okay.
You're right.
What would you like to eat?
We can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer.
Don't forget Paimon! No problem. Just leave it to me.
Okay. Tastes a little strange. Oh dear.
So delicious.
Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloading? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Sijwin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
Are you sleepy now? Do you want to sleep?
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melusine, which means I'm very different
He's
from
still
human
watching
beings.
the concert,
I
anak
must
eh.
know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
It's a little far from here yung concert, kaya it might take long bago siya makauwi. Yeah.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well?
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for the
Diver
children,
boy.
especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Clorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time.
Seal the pipes,
His Grace
okay.
also sealed the pipes after Clorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards
Okay.
to stop anyone from approaching. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
Okay. Is Neuvillette aware of what Rivesley is doing here?
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the lead. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Neuvillette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here.
But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Neuvillette outside of his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Okay. Return to the dormitories. Yes. Uy. Okay. What do you want to do, anak? Okay. Grabe naman yung ano dito. Excuse me. Okay, let's sleep.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy.
Okay. Hoy, nakatulog na siya agad.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds.
Okay.
Out of my way! Get out of my way!
Oh dear.
Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking.
Oh.
Who's yelling?
What's that sound? Paimon, wake up. Bakit may mga taong nagpapanik? Okay. What's going on?
Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey,
What?
what's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here. There you are.
Oh. Hello.
Thank goodness.
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you.
His Grace is
Something
telling everyone to
seems to have gone
evacuate?
terribly wrong. Just Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up?
Hey, shut up.
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
Evacuate
Yeah, he
outwards?
said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Oh no, is the primordial sea.
Oh no, it can't be that thing.
Oh, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Oh no.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
At least they're concerned about us. That's okay.
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Okay, enter the office. Let's go, let's go. Okay, go to the forbidden zone. Oh dear. Activate the lift. Oh dear, oh dear. Ayan na.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
Oh, 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 oh no! Oh no!
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Oh! What's he trying to do? Is he trying to freeze the primordial water? With his fists? Oh, shoot! Oh, dang! Okay, he's trying to freeze it. And he froze it. Oh no, it's not effective. No.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was so cool.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Oh dear. Oh, so
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Oh, sheesh. Damn! Naalala ko yung sa Lord of the Rings. Oh my gosh. Your defenses must hold. Sa 2 towers. Oh my god. Ano po? Opo, highlighters.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
He must have sensed something, right?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
He must have, yeah.
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
He must have sensed something. Go to the Opera House. Okay. But damn, Risley's so cool. Oh, 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 oh!
Look, there are a ton of Fatilian Palais Mermonia people over there. Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions, though I'm sure he's already explained
Okay.
this will be a mostly cordial conversation unlikely to give rise to violence.
Okay, let's go. Yes, what is it, anak? In a little bit. Did you see the pictures from Auntie? Oh, Arlecchino is here again.
Oh, so
Careful,
you
anak.
two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Oh.
Of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to meet
Oh, look
your
at her
acquaintance,
shoes.
traveler.
Oh dear.
I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
So this is the knave and Lelini siblings. Father, greetings.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
Okay.
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
She seems friendly enough, but that okay. Should be very cautious.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's pretty good.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his
Since
abilities.
we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
There must be some kind of bad blood.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Neuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame.
I would have been far
You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier.
Oh no.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, And just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirabede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Oh, shucks. Kino-corner niya tayo.
The Fortress of Mirabede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it.
We do not.
That he surfaced safely?
But there was also no evidence that he'd been injured or killed.
That is good news, at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago.
Oh, dear.
Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house.
Okay.
Is it something like that?
She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure I'll be able to convince her.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written.
Oops.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Oh dear. Something is happening. Underwater. Underground.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Oh, she knows. Oh, oh, oh! Oh! This is it! Oh!
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Oh, dear!
So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Oh! Ayan na! Ah! Ooh. He's stopping the primordial water. Primordial sea water. Oh!
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day.
Not today.
This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race.
Oh, he's walking it back.
Fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Damn, it's so cool. Oh, and he's sealing it with his source water thingy.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Why is he asking forgiveness from the primordial waters? Damn. So that seal of his is enough to like keep the primordial seawater at bay.
All right.
Oh.
Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just
Careful.
as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
No, you're lying. You made a bet whether or not Neuvillette can do it.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Oh, okay.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
Neuvillette knows Wriothesley well, I guess.
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Oh. So what were we supposed to be doing? We were just stalling Arlecchino. Like we're buying some time for Neuvillette and Farina. Is that it? Okay. But damn, ang cool ni ano.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing
Ang cool
house.
both ni Risley and of course Neuvillette.
Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression...
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives.
You know the prophecy
Allow
by
me
heart.
to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
Yeah, she's mad at Farina.
But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjecture.
She is probably doing something, right? We just don't know what it is yet. Because she's like, she has this front. She's pretending.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge
Yeah,
me.
she's been working on things but we don't know nga kasi she's hiding something.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
She's actually seriously refuting the name's accusation she means, which is she's not putting. Yun nga yung ano niya, yung parang carefree attitude niya, yun yung front niya. This is the real her, I guess.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Bakit hindi niya masabi? She was so full of conviction, but she's now deflated like a pop balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time.
Bakit hindi niya pwedeng sabihin sa atin now?
Beings like yourselves are unable to perceive
Diba?
them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to
Oh
ask
no,
you
she stood up.
Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal?
Okay. What is it? Okay.
And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
Oh.
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina.
Who is preparing it?
I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium.
Oh, contaminated.
But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right.
Oh.
I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina.
They know too
You
much.
must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes. That's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
They know too much.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please.
She's
help yourself,
emphasizing,
everyone.
I guess, that Neuvillette has more of a role, of an important role in Fontaine and in the prophecy in general. Yeah. Anyways, guys, we will be right back. Please bear with us. Hold on. We'll be back. Alright, we are back. Let's see what's going on. Parang ano eh, no? Talagang, what do you call this? The Fatui, the Harbingers, they know a little too much. I'm not sure how, but yeah. I don't even know what. But can he really deal with it all by himself? Yes! And is Farina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Atmosphere, the somber feeling. Okay. We finished the food.
That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Okay. It's probably going to be...
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter?
Okay. She's probably telling the truth, but not the whole truth. She is doing something. She's trying to save the the Oratrice. She's trying to save Fontaine, right? But we don't know how. We don't know what she's planning. But I'm not really sure why she can't tell us. Is it like, bakit siya super secret, right? Why does it have to be hidden?
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
I didn't think that's what you wanted to talk about.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny
and I trust their judgment
and
and
ability.
ability.
Still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Lanny.
You mean Ridesley?
Ridesley.
He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina?
Oh. Why does she like to know?
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily.
Oh.
And that's everything that happened during the trial.
Oh.
Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meripede.
Oh.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity.
Yeah.
I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with
Okay.
any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself.
Wag ka na muna dun. Maybe you can stay on the bed first.
I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine.
Okay.
But what's fascinating
So
about
immediately
her is that
after?
she often seems more like a celebrity.
Immediately
than a
after
working
Child got imprisoned or sent to the fortress, nag-meeting kaagad sila?
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
Oh, this is Arlecchino. Oh my gosh! Is this her? Damn. Damn, sister.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait.
Okay.
But no one
So
will
she
blame someone for
tried.
taking
Oh.
After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Oh. This is the voices that we heard during the special program.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the
But where is it?
In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a
Under
god
some
at
kind
all.
of curse.
And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine.
Okay.
So perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Yeah, she's probably not mentioning it to anyone because it's embarrassing. She's supposed to be the Archon, so she's supposed to be powerful, right? Okay.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone.
Okay.
She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively,
that's the biggest
in a
question,
place
yeah?
that's hard for ordinary people to access.
I mean, I doubt that Neuvillette is holding the Gnosis. So that's the big question, right? Where is it?
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid
Uh-huh.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is
Exert
much higher than
diplomatic
most would
pressure.
imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authority. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission.
Ayun na.
Yes, Father. Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan.
Okay.
But I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette.
Okay.
The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Okay. Baka masugat, anak, if we keep on scratching it. Oh, what's going on?
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
That's so loud, Paimon.
It wouldn't mean anything even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina.
Even
I
more
have to say,
inscrutable.
The leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
How did you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves.
Real Archon? But what about Venti? Does Venti?
Fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Does Venti act like a real Archon? Or Dongli?
Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
Oh, really?
You don't need to
Really?
commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve. And as your name is often
We will
connected
work
with
together
noble
someday?
deeds,
Oh,
I'm sure we will work
Neuvillette
together someday.
is here.
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Oh, she left so fast.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
May we ask?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened, okay.
So as expected, Vinave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some
Permission
questions?
granted.
You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does this mean you have some deeper connection with Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us?
Come on.
Then that's okay. We can talk about something else.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you sense in the fortress of Meripede?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh?
Oh no, it's raining. His sense of grief. Oh, Hydro Dragon, don't cry. It is a dragon of water. Every time it meets this guy. Neuvillette, you can't
You
be.
may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon. Oh my god. We just said it out loud.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
It's so straightforward, like no warning at all. Like, you're the Hydro Sovereign.
Please do not be so surprised.
Excuse me. Oh.
Farina?
Neverland, are you listening?
Ah, my apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly.
Ah.
I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Okay, so he didn't. Kala ko i-deny niya pa eh.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is
Couldn't
all
you
about
just use
seawater,
your
couldn't
power
you
to
just
solve
use
the
your power to
crisis?
solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
Oh, living dragon sovereigns. Where are the rest? I guess a Pep
They
was
say
a
that
Pep
when
is
the
one,
first
right?
usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power.
Do you wanna
Today,
answer or no
that
muna?
stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Okay, stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities. Okay, so basically they are more powerful than Archons because the Archons are borrowing the dragon's power. Who are the other dragon sovereigns though? The only one I could say for sure is a Pep. Right? The huge, like, spiny dragon of Sumeru.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me.
Oh. Oh, but the Archons can do it. Farina can do it. Return her power or her elemental authority to Neuvillette and he will become more powerful?
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
See you later.
We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Out of the Eon. Return to the prison and learn more about everyone's situation. Okay. I mean, he really is naman. Oh. Learn of Neuvillette's true identity. Oh, wait. Did this change? Did this change? Right? No, not profile. Oh, wala pa din. Hindi pa siya nagbabago. Okay. Wala pa din pangalan. Maybe we should finish like his story quest, right? Aha. Okay. It's raining. Need pa ata matapos sa akin, madam. Meron na need na ata matapos yung arc. Oh, okay. Okay, let's return. Where are we going? Oh, wait. Somewhere higher up. Okay. So who are we talking to? Oh. Okay. Oh, we're gonna check on our friends. Right? Sina ano? Eto. Sina Quisto and Lavaroon.
You guys are back?
Of course.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Ah, and here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Okay.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Super worried. Okay.
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago.
Oh.
I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. What?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worried about
Prison pals.
Is there?
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Your meals will bring all the prisoners. Okay.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Okay. They're fine. They're arguing. So I guess we... Oh, we're gonna talk to Wolsey. Oh, it's Sijuin. Hello. We're gonna talk to her. Is everything okay?
Traveler, are you still doing all right? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry.
We're fine. But what about you guys? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Oh, of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Nervillette know that he was needed here?
Well, Monsieur Nervillette has strong resonance with the
Strong resonance.
When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Wolsey get your meals prepared. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some time
observing your facial muscles.
Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know.
Okay. Who else are we talking to? Oh, who's there? What? Almost. Oh, we're gonna talk to Risley. Let's talk to Risley last. Are we gonna talk to the siblings? Okay. Okay. Toot toot toot. Yes, anak.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, look who it is.
Okay.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Fremine.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage
congratulations,
to meet Miss Durant in
Fremine.
person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were...
It was a little surprising.
A bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things.
Okay.
Father is very capable.
Trustworthy.
And also trustworthy.
Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Almost.
That does sound like something my father would say.
Hey!
We're just gonna
Are you
talk to
going
some
stay
people.
here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent.
For real?
Tea party.
What's another serving of cake?
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Okay, and then we're gonna talk to Wrightsley. Okay.
We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I'll help you set it up.
Okay. And then we're gonna talk to Wrightsley. Okay. We're probably gonna do like Nevilette's story quest in the next week. Maybe once we do Nevilette's story quest, we the information will be revealed, right? Okay. Right. Oh! It's down. We're gonna talk to him downstairs and not here. Aha. Ooh. Oh! It's not Wrightsley.
Courier, Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
Aw.
There's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Okay.
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine.
Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. It's still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack
Excuse me.
off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
Ah. Okay. We're gonna talk to Wrightsley. Hello, Wrightsley. Oh. Hello. Sir?
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface?
I wanted to see how the fortress is doing.
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think. He's so sassy. Oh my god. Okay.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijween's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well.
Okay.
She also took her gift from Miss Sijween.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Oh.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sijween worried
By
about his
working
health
so
by
much.
working
Oh.
much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Oh.
Are these from Sijween too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Oh.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term.
Use your cell
however,
until
so
your term
you
is
may
up.
Continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? We could stay here for a really long time?
You may access the cafeteria for free. Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Okay. Return to the dormitories to rest. Okay. And then after that, we can probably Ang tagal ng ano nito ng finale nito Okay. But I guess we're almost done. Okay. Boop. Okay.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with.
Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
How did you know? Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people.
Aw.
We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy.
Giddy means happy and excited.
So, you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. We should be safe now, right? Oh no.
What is it? That's okay, anak. We should be safe now, right? We'll be fine.
Good night to you, traveler.
Good night, Paimon. Oh! Sa ending pala yun. Oh, wait. Oh, dear. It's child. It's the whale! Oh my god! Oh! What? Oh, damn! Ahem. Do we still have child? Oh, we still have child's vision. Okay. So we're probably... Diluvius. Don't shout, anak. Okay.
Wait, go back. Go back to the thing. Go back to the...
This one?
Yeah.
We're gonna unlock it. Okay, unlock.
Now what does that do? What is that supposed to do?
It's a...
Skin?
It's a story about
Since we last saw Neverland, Paimon wonders what he's been up to. Paimon has so many questions about his true identity.
Okay.
Let's talk to him and find out.
It's probably yeah. Okay. So we're probably going to know more about him, right? In Whaler talaga yan si Child. 'Di ba marami naman siyang pera talaga? He's funded by the Northland Bank and probably Pantalone. So yeah. Anyways, I guess that's it for the stream tonight. We finally finished the act 4. Parang medyo ano pa talaga siya, medyo more on mystery, but the action really like picked up towards the end. Oh dear, right? Now I'm curious. Why? Careful, anak. Careful. I'm curious about, like... Careful, anak. Ay, ano yun? No. Okay. I'm curious about yung plan ni Farina. I just wanna have an idea, pero until now hindi ko pa rin alam kung ano yung possibilities. So, yeah. We have to I guess we just really have to we just have to wait for the next patch, which will come in a month. Yeah, a month or so. Yeah. Pwede po ba magpasilip po? Okay, sige. Before we conclude the stream, sige. Alin dyan? Sa account mo ba? 802. Ikaw ba to? Ikaw ba yan? Hold on. 802-512-616. Yeah, okay. Ooh, Neuvillette. Okay, 23k HP. Sa level 70. Okay, pretty okay. Yung 23k HP. Weapon, Tome of the Eternal Flow. Okay. He looks so tall. Like, compare mo siya kay Zhongli. Although Zhongli is not standing straight, right? He looks so tall. My goodness. Okay, anyways. Artifacts, Marechaussee. 2 piece lang. Okay, Constellation, 0. Artifact, 622. Okay. Okay. The attack is a dead stat, but... Okay, in a little bit, anak. But we can't do anything about it. But still pretty good, right? 14, 13, 9. 40 CV. This one is pretty okay as well. 14. So that's 12. Yeah. Okay. HP Sands. This is really good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 4 lang pala to. But still. 30 CV pa din. Crit damage and crit rate. Okay. Crit rate and crit damage. I guess crit... Well, actually, naka-crit rate din ako ngayon for Neuvillette. Para lang hindi ako masyadong mabitin sa crit rate. But if nag-activate yung passive nung Marechaussee, parang nagiging 80 yung ano niya, yung crit rate. So, at least sure. Mas balanced yung stats. But this is pretty good. I mean, mas maganda na yung main stats yung priority natin. Kasi, suboptimal stats on a set might not produce better results. What are your... This is good. Ang taas nga ano mo eh. Ang taas nga nung crit damage mo eh. Sa akin, 200 plus lang. 220. Right? ER 116. But you have his, you have his signature weapon. So you don't have any... You won't have any issues with getting his burst. Parang okay pa rin naman. Wala pa po matinong artifact. That's fine. I'm still farming. Personally, hindi pa rin ganun kaganda yung artifacts ng aking Neuvillette. But that's good. So far. Actually, ay, ano yun, anak? He's taller. Neuvillette is taller. There. Neuvillette is taller.
They look like the same height here, and if you look up closely, if you look at their nostril, that body shape, he's taller.
Your ratio is actually better than mine, but you're not using the 4-piece Marechaussee kasi.
Wait, go back.
What? Oh. Okay. Mm. Opo. Kasi sa akin level 70 pa lang din siya. He's 49 and 220. Pero naka 4-piece Marechose. Hindi rin ganun kaganda yung mga pieces ko. Puro may mga puro may mga ER lang and HP substats. Like ito, ER and HP substats. The elemental mastery on him is pretty much a dead stat. Tas ito, crit damage and crit rate with flat HP. Hydro damage bonus na crit rate and ER with HP. The attack percent is pretty dead. So, sayang. And then, crit rate and crit damage. Yan. Sana naging HP percent na lang yung def, but it is what it is. So, yun. So, mas mataas pa yung ano mo sa akin, yung ratio. But this will still improve kasi yung weapon ko will still be like another 8% here. And then, a couple more points of crit damage here. So, yeah. Risley is looking, diba? Parang, Marechose